Alan Blaiby, BBC Radio Northampton.
And at the start of the programme, I asked you to suggest places that you thought were haunted here in the county. One of the haunted places suggested to it is the Talbot Inn in Oundle. Dan Hollis is from there. Hi, Dan.
Hi.
And apparently you're haunted by the ghost of Mary, Queen of Scots.
Yeah, that's correct.
How come?
Back in the day, 1587, when she was executed at Fotheringhay Castle, when James I took over in charge of the throne, he had the castle knocked down, and a lot of the stonework and the stairs at the front of the hotel was used to rebuild it all from the wood that was there. So she actually haunts the stairs that she came down to the execution.
And how do you know that she's there?
Well, there's been a few sightings. Our head chef, for one, has come out of the kitchen late at night, glanced over his shoulder and seen a little shimmer there, glanced back and it's disappeared. We've had a few people as well walking down the courtyard. They've seen a few sort of shapes up there looking down at them. Also, if you actually do a night porter shift and you're actually up and about by the stairs, it gets very cold and you can sort of feel someone walking through you. So yeah, there's been lots of sightings and things being seen. Glasses being thrown off the bar during the day when no one's about. That's probably the creepiest one we've had, and that happens quite a bit actually. So you can be nowhere near it and the glass would just go flying across the room. So gosh. Yeah. So
it's not just Mary, Queen of Scots in that case. There seems to be far more there.
Yes, we've got a tale called the Drum and Well Boy, and that goes back a bit further to a little kid that was playing around by a well on his drum, and he actually fell down there and died. So you can actually hear him drumming at night. Some people say.
Now, obviously, being a hotel, you've got lots of people who have to work there overnight. Surely people are not that happy to work there if there's all kinds of ghostly, ghouly things happening.
No, you hear all sorts of things, but we've got some brave night porters that they get on with it and they see all sorts of things and hear all sorts of things, and yeah, it's a bit eerie, but they just get on with it.
And does everybody who work there believe in ghosts?
Not everyone, but there's a few people that do, and they get a feel for it when you go up the stairs. As I say, at night it gets quite cold up there. So
some people would just say, turn your heating up a bit more.
Yeah, there has that. But during the winter when the heating's on, and even during the summer when it's quite warm, it's still cold on the stairs.
Do you get people who come specifically because they know you're haunted that want to stay there as a result?
Yeah, we get a lot of ghost hunters come. So they've got their equipment. They do whatever it is the ghost hunters do. I'm not too sure, but they can feel things and they detect things. So there's definitely a presence up there.
I was going to ask you what sort of equipment they bring with them. Are they like boxes and microphones and things like that?
Yeah, that's it. Recording equipment, boxes. They've got cameras as well, so they can see sort of things moving and stuff. So there's quite a few. I think we've been on a few programmes as well where they've shown things happening as well. So.
And Mary, Queen of Scots, do you see her or whoever's seen her? Do you see them in her entirety, or is it just a shimmer?
It's just a shimmer. No one's really seen her in the full form, but as I say, you don't know, do you?
Well, you don't, do you? Dan, thank you. Nice to talk to you. Dan Hollis from the Talbot Inn in Oundle, which is apparently haunted by the ghost of Mary, Queen of Scots.